third, fourth grade, and she came from a Leader and Me school. And we decided we wanted someone when a year ago, so we've been doing Leader and Me here for 18 years-ish, and you all know how that's gone. I admitted it last time, right? It was all over the place, like some good leadership here and some good stuff here and all over, kind of spread out. And last year we decided we were going to gather ourselves together again and really follow the structure in terms of its implementation. So we are re-implementing the Leader in Me, and this is a part of it, that the kids have an opportunity once a year to have a leadership day where it's all about them and what they're learning and how leadership impacts their learning. But bringing on Jessica was one of the best hires ever. You will get to see her. She's close to kids, close to teachers, doing a wonderful job. Thank you, Jessica. We're grateful for you. The other thing I wanted to mention was another thing that we've done this year is implement a student success program that we are highly proud of. And here in the lower school, you guys see a lot of this leadership stuff because we've been doing it for a lot longer here. And then we're doing a better job now in our middle school, and we're starting to try and figure out how to do it in the high school. We have such a fantastic team of student success people. It's run by Liz Martin. If you don't know her yet, you want to get to know her. She's fantastic. She is bold. She's sometimes even brash and amazing, and she will tell you exactly how it is, and she loves your kids like no other. She runs a team of roughly 6 people that report to her, and they're working on things like she's training them all the time on different executive function things that will help our children learn to self-regulate and do all the good things they need to. And by the way, that work still goes on into the high school. Our kids up there are not always fully developed that way, and super helpful. But what's been fun is to see them. They've come up with something that they are calling the synergy spot, and I got to witness over the last it's actually over a week. But all of a sudden, it goes in like sort of cycles, and you get these random things that happen. All of a sudden you think, this is where we catastrophize about what is happening. And we had 2 high school boys that were really having difficulty understanding each other, and on polar opposite sides of the political divide. And they were going at it, and it was not a good situation for them. And so the high school success team pulled them in and had them talk to each other in what they're calling, using a structure called synergy spot. And they get them together, and the way they are taught with this framework to listen to each other, and they actually have to listen, and then they get to repeat what the person said without any excuse as to what they think they got blamed for. And then they go back and forth and they resolve their problems. They're learning conflict resolution. It was phenomenal to watch these very big young boys learn to communicate. And then I worked with two of our sweet girls who've been close friends, who've had a rough bout the last month or so, and they came together yesterday in great conversation. And as we left the conversation, also using Synergy Spot, they both said, we're not done, we need more time. And so we brought them in again today, and they took time and really got to work through their stuff. This is adult stuff they're doing within the framework of 7 Habits, and it's doing amazing things. We keep telling them that even as adults, we're not doing as good a job as they are doing as they're learning this. So we're grateful for you, grateful that you have chosen to bring your children here. We hope that you will continue to partner with us and believe in and trust these people that are working, both from your teachers to student success to administration. This is about your kids. We promise you they are our #1 focus. It's not about us. No one here makes enough money ever to be doing this job for anything else. I promise you it is about your children. Let's continue to work together in this, and I guess we'll start with just a round of applause for your kiddos that are coming up. They're amazing. They're going to do great today.
Can everybody please find their seats, and we will prepare to begin.
Hi everyone, welcome to our Leadership and Learning Day. My name is Kipton.
And my name is Lily. We are excited to show you what learning looks like at Ivy Hall.
We are going to start today by reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a prayer from Mateo.
Please stand. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear Heavenly Father, we bless that we could have a great day, that everything could go well. Bless that the leadership fair could go well, that everything could be fine. Bless that we could all have a great time, and I say this in New Year's Christ, amen. Today you'll see how we practice the 8 habits while we learn, so we can lead at school and beyond.
These habits help us to take charge of our learning, work well with others, and always try our best.
And it's not just about what we do, it's about who we're becoming.
Our teachers make learning to be leaders exciting, creative, and fun.
Today you'll see some of the amazing things that happen in our school, like how we work together and challenge ourselves to grow.
We can't wait to share it with all of you, so let's get started.
Okay, hi everyone. Just to quickly introduce myself, I'm Miss Cummings, and this is our wonderful preschool class. So give us 1 second and then we'll get started.
Miss Cummings. Good afternoon. We're Miss Cummings' class. We're back at Phyllis. We'll have to sharpen your sock by taking care of ourselves and helping others. We can help others and make them happy for others. When I share with my friends, I sharpen my arm and fasten them. When I clean up without being enough, I'm responsible and show leadership. When I help my friends, does it make me hurt? Where he would take it. When I get comments, I help my friends, I feel special, and lead with a keen heart. I see a box. That's really fun. Is that my record? Sarcastic, pressure, right? I have myself. And some more. I love Terry, the Hydration is my body, no blood. Does it feel like it's going?
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Soph and I was introduced by Cynthia. I'm very happy to serve as Ivy House Leader in Me coordinator this year. Leader in Me is based on the principles from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey and Adapted for Schools by Franklin Covey. Leader in Me is a mindset. It's a belief that every student can be a leader. I just want to give you a little context for this video that you're going to be seeing right now. This is a video
This year at Ivy Hall Academy, students have an opportunity to be a part of a school-wide leadership roles called action teams.
There's action teams or Student Lighthouse, Lost and Found team, Kindness Crew, and Tech team. Let's let them introduce themselves.
We are the Lost and Found team! Leaders help lost items find owners. I lead by helping others. We try to be responsible and proactive when keeping track of things we bring to school.
We help students find items
That have been lost. We are the Kindness Crew! Kindness is a superpower.
What has been your favorite Kindness Crew activity so far?
I think it was the heart attacking the teachers. We make deposits in others' emotional bank accounts by being kind.
We use our gifts, talents, and interests to help others.
To share their own.
We think win-win.
What's something you've done on the tech team that you're proud of?
I get to help other students.
My favorite part about being on the tech team is recording on the PBL.
Can anyone be a leader? Yes, leadership is a choice. We are the Student Lighthouse team.
What is a leader? A leader is someone who uses the 7 habits and sets a good example. A leader is someone who sets an example for everybody to follow.
What is a leader?
A leader is someone who follows the habits. A leader is someone who stands up for other people and is an example.
A leader is somebody who is kind to other people.
What are some of the things the Student Lighthouse team has done to support the leadership culture at our school this year? Well, this year we read to the kindergartners, and it was great. We had a great time.
We thought of ideas to make the school better.
We led the leadership assemblies.
Leadership is communicating people's worth and potential so clearly that they inspire to see it in themselves. Thank you! We got it!
All right, you can go.
Yes. Yay! We lost our music.
Hi, I'm Miss Bolander. This is our 2nd grade class. They'll be teaching you about habit 5 today. I'll let Ozzy get us started.
Hello, we are going to do a Socratic seminar about how Ruby Bridges responded to injustice. We will also teach you about habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood.
We are practicing habit 5. We use phrases in our Socratic seminar like I agree or I disagree, and I'm gonna add on, and we call on people who haven't had a turn.
We are quiet when other people are talking and have nothing in our hands. To practice habit 5, we have folded arms, raised hands, and we look at the speaker, hear the video.
So how Ruby Bridges responded to injustice, everyone was like yelling at her, and then she just went inside and started learning stuff like that. So, wow.
I agree with Graham because he said that Ruby Bridges ignored the white people. She also was really brave to be the first one to go to a white children's school. And
I agree with Sunny because it was like really hard. Because everybody was like yelling at Ruby Bridges to go away, to go to like a new school, and she was really brave to like be the first one to go to a white school, and it was really like scary because they were really mean to her. Ella. I agree with Indy, Sunny, and Graham because it was like really hard, and they're yelling at her. And she was really brave. She did things just like she just went and walked into the school and she ignored like when people were yelling at her.
George. I would just walk past them and probably punch somebody. She was probably like really mad that people were doing this, and she was very sad that children left, and then she was very happy when they came.
I disagree with George because it's like really hard for people because like if like when my first year came, some people didn't really like me when I came into kindergarten foundation, and probably that's how Ruby Bridges felt. When she walked into the William Grant School, she was really scared, and she wouldn't hurt anybody because they were older than her. She just ignored them like a good kid would, and she just went into school.
I agree with Camilla and Auntie and disagree with George because like you wouldn't want to fight them because they're older, because like they like are older and might be better at you for fighting, so they might like hurt you more. So you wouldn't want to.
I actually kind of agree with George a little, but not about the fighting. And I would agree that she would kind of be a little mad, though, kind of like just a little agree with George. She would actually be kind of a little mad and sad at the same time because people don't like her. She just wanted to help the other black people, and she wanted more people to come to there. And she didn't want it just to be her that was black. That's why I agree with George a little bit. Thank you for watching our video. Bye.
Sorry.
Hi, my name is Ms. Henstra, and this is our second grade class. We made a video to show how we've been using leadership and learning in our classroom, and then we have a little way that we're going to close out our video. So thank you all so much for coming. Can we give a big round of applause for these great second graders?
Hi, I'm new to Ms. Henstra's class. Everyone keeps saying this is the leadership school. What does it mean to be a leader in second grade?
That's a great question. In second grade, everyone can be a leader. Doesn't matter how old you are, leaders aren't just grown-ups.
Each morning when we walk in, we begin with habit 1, be proactive.
That means we are in charge of ourselves.
So if I forget my homework, I don't blame my dog?
Right, we say change starts with me. That's one of our leadership paradigms. We hang up our backpacks, put our folders away, put our lunch boxes in the lunch bin, and start morning work.
During Weight and Wisdom, we use habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind means to set a goal. These goals are called WIGs.
A WIG is a wildly important goal. We track our reading, growth, and work to improve.
During Weight and Wisdom, we improve our handwriting, writing paragraphs, and spelling. This is how we can lead our own learning.
Wait, you lead your own learning?
Yes, we reflect on our work and decide how to get better. In math, we use habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood.
If someone solves a problem differently, we listen first.
We make sure we speak clearly and respectfully.
That helps everyone grow smarter together.
Because everyone has genius, especially in math.
We all have leadership roles in our classroom.
One of us is the greeter leader. They greet anyone who comes in. Hi, my name is Matt.
Hi, I'm Julia.
One of us is the Alexa leader, which shows that everyone can be a leader.
Some of us are morning leaders. Some of us are prayer leaders. Some of us are pledge leaders. Some of us are uniform leaders. We do our class mission statement. We do them every day.
This shows habit 4, think win-win.
We work together so everyone succeeds.
What happens if someone gets upset at recess?
We use habit 6, synergize, and habit 4, think win-win.
That means we solve problems together.
We remember that change starts with me. We choose to calm down and talk it out.
Leadership doesn't stop at school.
Teachers and parents partner together to develop the whole person.
We share our goals at our houses with our leadership and literacy folders.
We practice the habits with our families.
Before we go home, we reflect on how we were leaders and learners throughout the school day. We ask ourselves how we showed leadership and if we use the habits.
Did we sharpen the saw and take care of our bodies and brains? Did we make responsible choices?
Hello, I am Mrs. Eastwood, and I teach 4th grade here at Ivy Hall, and I hope you enjoy what my students have been working on to present to you guys. So, Remy is going to introduce us.
Today, Ms. Eastwood's 4th grade class is going to be participating in a Socratic seminar on the Boston Tea Party using the 8 habits. Hope you enjoy.
We have gathered here today to decide the fate of the tea that sits on the ship in the Boston Harbor. Governor Hutchinson has refused to send the tea, and then England has demanded to pay the tax, as the king has ordered. The Sons of Liberty want to hold a tea party. Do you agree with the fate of the tea? We will vote at the end of the meeting.
I think we should do the Boston Tea Party so we can find our voices.
I'm Madison. Our motto Madison the Tavern Keeper, and I think that if we begin with the end in mind, where will we get to once we dump it?
My name is Mateo the Shoemaker, and I think the Boston Tea Party should happen. We need to synergize and put the tea into the ocean to get our liberty.
I'm Courtney, the school mistress, and I think we should, it's unfair that we need to pay these taxes. King George needs to seek first to understand, then to be understood. I'm Kayla the printer. I think that we should dump the tea because if we begin at the end in mind, we can make a plan to defeat King George with these unfair taxes.
Hi, my name is Valentina, and I'm the midwife. I think we should do the Boston Tea Party because we can't stay with King George forever. He's going to keep making more taxes, and we can't pay them all. I think we should dump the tea and synergize.
My name is Neiman, the silversmith's apprentice. I think we should do the Boston Tea Party to find our voice and stand up for what is right. King George cannot just push us around. We need to be ourselves. Let's begin with the end in mind and make a plan to end the taxes.
I'm Rosie, the baker, and I think Great Britain is not being fair and they are not beginning with the end in mind.
Hi, I'm Vivian the barber. Let's be proactive and pay the taxes. But listening to all of these opinions, I think it's not fair. We should find our voice and fight back.
Hi, I'm Colton the clockmaker. I think we shouldn't do the Boston Tea Party, and we should pay the tax by being proactive and follow the laws.
Hi, I'm Remy, and I'm the midwife. I think we should do the Boston Tea Party because it would be proactive because you're doing what is right.
Now we will vote. Raise your hand if you are to dump the tea. Put your hands down. Raise your hand if you are against dumping the tea and pay the tax. The decision is made. We will dump the tea.
Hello, I'm Miss Woodman, and this is my fourth grade class's presentation.
Hi, I'm Jim. In fourth grade, we're learning about the American Revolution. There are many leaders during the Revolutionary War. We're going to show you how they use their 7 habits. First, we'll hear from George Washington.
Hi, I'm George Washington. I was the Army General of the American Revolution. I was the first president of the United States. I should have it too began with the end in mind by fighting for freedom even though it was hard. This matters because strong leaders stay focused on the future.
Hi, I'm King George III. I did not show habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Because I taxed the colonies without representation. This mattered because leaders should know how decisions affect others. Hi, I am Mary Ludwig Hayes. I took my husband's place at a cannon during the Battle of Monmouth in 1778. I showed habit 3, put first things first, by helping where I was needed, most even when it was dangerous. This matters because leaders focus on the most important things first.
Hi, I am Marquis de Lafayette. I'm from France, but I work together with the Americans I work together with the colonists to defeat the British. I showed habit 6 synergize by working together with the Americans toward a common goal.
Hi, I'm Hercules Morgan. I secretly spied on the British and warned General Washington. I showed habit 1, be proactive by taking action and protecting others even when it is dangerous. This matters because leaders help in quiet ways and make big differences. Hi, I'm Benedict Arnold. I showed lack of Hi, I'm Benedict Arnold. I was the most infamous traitor in American history. I showed lack of habit 4, think win-win.
I chose myself over the group. This is wrong. This matters because leaders don't just think about themselves, they think about everybody.
Hi, I'm Paul Revere. I warned rebel villages at the beginning of the American Revolution. I showed habit 1, be proactive. This matters because leaders help and change the world.
Hi, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I am a founding father and a hero of the American Revolution. I showed habit 3 by putting first things first, by organizing the army, government, This mattered because strong leaders think about the future.
Hello, I am Thomas Jefferson. I was a pivotal political leader who drafted the Declaration of Independence during the American Revolutionary War. I showed habit 1, be proactive, by writing the Declaration of Independence. This matters because I created change, I did not wait for it.
I'm John Adams. I represent habit 3, put first things first, because I kept pushing myself even when it was hard. This matters because leaders do hard things.
Hi, I am Benjamin Franklin. I helped the colonies because I asked friends to help us during the war. I showed habit 6, synergize, by working with another country so we could be stronger together. This matters because teamwork helps us win.
Thank you for learning about these awesome leaders with us. The habits leaders used in history are the same habits we use today at Ivy Hall. Like these leaders, we can change history for the better.
Thank you all so much for joining us today at Leadership and Learning. We hope you enjoyed seeing all the amazing leaders and how the Leader Me is helping us grow into leaders. We are so proud of everything we share with you. We hope you are as excited as we are for the future. Please don't miss the opportunity to go visit your student classroom to experience some amazing leadership and learning habits.